live. Had some technical difficulties, so let's hope everything is okay. Hi, how's it going, everybody? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. Once again, we're encountering technical difficulties, so sit back and enjoy the frustration. By the way, how's the volume? Hey, Gaming Pez, how's it going? Hey, Newt. Hey, Caroline. Paranoid Bunny. A Nation Verse. Catalotl. Traverse. You gotta watch the intro. It is pretty good. It is a pretty good intro. It is pretty banger. Now we are playing on a new oops. I guess I pushed the button by mistake. Alright. I figured this was going to be a problem. Shoot. I've been trying to fiddle with this before the stream, and I was having some issues, and I might be stuck on this one. Unless... One second. We may... Hold on. We may have something. Hang on. Hold on. We might have something. Keyword is maybe. We have that. So if we go back to here. Go back to here. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Because I'm not giving up yet. Where we might have to race through... Pun semi-intended? States. Okay, hold on. We got a whole bunch of save states here. Okay, so when did we play with... Oh, gosh. It's saying date modified 2022. That's not good. Slus 209. Hold on a second, everybody. I sincerely apologize. Shut down, yes. Slus is 211. Nope. Do I have another thing somewhere for save states? I kind of sucks. Well, looks like we're going to kind of have to restart. I apologize, everybody. But we'll try to race through things a lot faster. We'll try to, you know, we'll try to just like rip through things as quick as possible to get back to where we were. Because we had to wipe the computer. I, for some reason, cannot find Hold on a second. Come on. Hold on. If there's a way to recover it, I'll try to figure it out. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a way to be able to do it. And I just don't know it right now. I remember doing something in the past to kind of recover some data, but I can't remember for the right now how I did it. I'm trying to find... Man, everything is so disorganized with me. Sir Macaroni, sir. Yes, we get to see Sir Macaroni again. Alright, we're gonna post that. I believe that that's what we're doing. Just making sure that that refers back. Yep, we're good. I'm a... Saying. One more thing we gotta do, and then we'll just YOLO it, I guess. There we go. Okay. Well, congratulations. Okay. New game. Also, I want to do a quick shout out to C2 Grips. They may become a potential partner on the channel later on, but I am using their product right now to see if we can have a partnership together. It is a grip that turns your controller into basically like a pistol grip. So these are for the PlayStation 5s. They're big and chunky, and it turns them into pistol grip controllers. So I'll be testing them today and seeing how they feel. So we'll find out. Pistol control, yeah. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, we already know this.
To walk or run, simply move the left analog stick or press the directional. Small objects might require you to jump move to get over. Okay. Now hit that X button and let's see you do. All right, let's see if we can quickly just
race through this as fast as we can. There we go. So how's the audio? Is the audio okay? Something too quiet, too loud? You let me know. Perfect audio. Good. So I wanted to ask, did you guys watch today's video? jump. I did good video. Awesome. Yay. That's okay, Madeline. How's it going? And slam.
What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of what, Cortex? Woo! Sorry. Hey, Jay Buns, how's it going? Dad sneeze. Yes. Yes, we know. Take a jump to the Mystery Island gate in the Midway. We will do that. By the way, how does the game look? Does the stream overall look better? I know it might sound a little bit of an odd question, but we've been tweaking with some settings since last time. Seeing if we could, adjust the emulator, make it look a little bit better, making things a little bit smoother. You know what I mean?
Thanks a lot, Mr.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Break My Legs. Go this way. All right. I do apologize that I have to redo some of the stuff here, ladies and gents. Next week we might do some Yak and Naxter. That's my favorite. Jick and Dixter. Also, next video that I'm doing, I think I got a pretty good I got a tap on something like there we go. So anyway, we don't need to hear much from Willy Wumpa Cheeks, please. We don't need to hear any more from him. Creepy. But anyway, I may have a evidence video coming out next week. We might have a new friend joining us, joining the team. So it's gonna be interesting. And I'm excited. I don't know. John. Evans for what? For a game. What game, you might ask? You're gonna have to find out. But I am excited.
Now pay attention, homeboy. Press the X button to accelerate and press the square button to brake and reverse.
All right, Nina. Just keep going. There we go. So, but anyway, yeah, I think I got a, like, I've been gathering evidence for something that I have been very nervous about it, because I was like, oh man, I don't want to, oh, oopsies, wrong button. I was like, man, I don't want to get, you know, spurned again, but I found something for that has me excited, because it looks like, I'll say this, it looks like a franchise that I spoke about before. We may have, I'm not saying what or whom or where, but a franchise that I spoke about in the past we may have gotten I might have gotten a little bit of a, not a confirmation, but definitely a eyebrow raise of a, like, something interesting. So I'll be sharing about that hopefully on relatively soon. Hopefully, you know, early next week. Dad Jokes doing $1 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much. What does an athlete and car have in common? They both run. Oh gosh. Thank you for the $1, Dad Jokes. We appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy Fun Clutch. Enjoy some monkey. Bye. Enjoy the chicken. But yeah, no, I was very, very, very excited, and it's been something that kind of been, that someone brought to me, brought to my attention, and then we kind of started piecemealing it together, and lo and behold. Gives a hint of the genre of it. I did, Clayton. Congratulations to everybody. The genre of it, it's right up all of our alleys, and I have live streamed it.
Yo, crash back.
So, actually, not for the outfits. No, we're saving for the gems. So, I'm very excited. And you know, I got it was super cool when it was kind of pointed out to me, and I was just like, hey, wait a second, and it kind of led down a bit of a rabbit hole and some discussion, which I gotta give shout out to the person for. And and we'll be having a shout out. I'll be shouting them out in the video, and to kind of lead towards something awesome. And I'm excited. I'm very excited, because if it's true, oh baby. Oh, Nina. I have a shotgun. This weapon's not busted at all. Totally balanced. Have I ever played the Oddworld games? No, I have not. That's Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, right? Dr. Cortex! He enjoys a cow. Hey, moo. Your mother's the speed limit now. Now lives rent free in my head. Yeah, basically. That was great. I love that. No. Anyone else want the cow? Oh no. Yeah, Nina's weapon is pretty much just like way overpowered. No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed. Have I ever played Five Nights at Freddy's? Briefly, not much though. Back when it was, you know. Oh, malarkey. Watch dish malarkey. Enjoy the piano. We're just literally just blowing everyone to pieces. It's all I'm focusing on is just death and murder. Hey, they gave me past donate $1. Thank you so much. Oh no, we're right around the corner here. Bye. Got it. Charlesy donated another $1. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Seems a bit of hate for you online again after your last video. Of course. Of course. What's the hate now? What? Because I did Matt. I had 36 KOs. What, like, what's the hate? I haven't even seen it, but what's the hate? What? That I reported there was 5 million sales? I don't even understand what the hate could be. I don't understand. What? Was it because I did math allegedly wrong? Was it, like, I'm not understanding. Click. What? Crash Bandicoot 4 did better than you thought. And then I put 85 million, and then I put in brackets below it, estimate. Like, oh yeah, an estimated. How dare I? Did someone not like how I did the math?
You want bakery?
Is this, like, what is the reason? I don't understand what the clickbait is.
Big spender with lots of money wants to buy.
Whatever, man. You know what? You know what? Here's the thing. It's a bunch of people that are, yeah, you did your math wrong, maybe, or I didn't like the way you phrased that word. You said too many numbers, but you also didn't say enough numbers. It's like, I don't understand. Like, is the thumbnail okay? So, like, the definition of clickbait is, oh, I clicked a video expecting something. It didn't answer my question. It was nothing to do with what I wanted to talk about, and it made me mad. Okay, fine. My favorite saying is still that don't argue with idiots because they'll bring you down to their level and beat you at it. You're awesome for you're awesome, and for every hater you have 50 people defending you. Stay awesome, CJ. Thank you, I appreciate that. No, I'm curious because I haven't seen the hate yet. I just don't know where it is, why it is, and why anybody would be mad at that video. Can someone, like, I'm trying to figure out now. It's like, okay, what is it? Because people feel angry that I'm like, is it because someone feels angry with my results? Like, I'm just genuinely, like, to everybody who saw my video today, what about it could be considered as clickbait? Like, what part? Was it the fact, was it my estimates? Was that the... Like, was it the fact that I said, yeah, it made, in my estimation, this much? What? What? Where is the bait? I don't understand. From what I saw, it was a few people who said this video was clickbaiting and compared it to you. Spyro is in development video. Well, because it is. So. Sorry. You know, that's the thing is that people want to sit there and say you're wrong. Okay. Okay. You want? Here's what makes me laugh about the Spyro in development thing, and how people are mad at me for it. People are saying you're wrong, but also if you're right, how dare you? Hey, Mason, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And thank you so much, Charlie, for the $1. Would you consider Paper Mario 1000 Year Door stream when it releases in just under 3 weeks? I wish. I can't afford it right now, though. I can't afford it. I would love to be able to get it, but I can't. But no, it is a genuine frustration for me because it's like,
Oh, you lucky dog. Welcome to the granddaddy of
I
all
don't
demolition.
know what it was that I
Battle
did
Drive
wrong
or shoot to
that
win.
I said that was like, oh yeah, it was clickbait. In what way? Again, the only thing that I can see is when if someone were to take my air quote my estimates. But at the same token of time, I also stated over and over again that it was an estimate. I was like, yeah, this is an estimate. Because I spoke with somebody who is a producer and a developer at a game studio, nothing to do with Crash or Spyro, and just asked, hey, how do you guys do the breakdowns for cost? And they're like, yeah, here's typically the broad, you know, that this is kind of like this is basically the overall like breakdown of sales and how it typically goes. So that, like, that's the only thing. Is it something else? 5 million? But I put the cash sign. It means money. Money. I never said this game sold 85 million units, but it says 85 cash sign million. I can't spell it out anymore. So if somebody wants to sit there and be upset, stay mad.
Oh, it's you, Crash. Look, there's something fishy going on here, and I don't mean the salmon churros. I need to do a little sneaking around, but I can't because my head's too
DUMB.
big. I mean, look at me. I stick out like a chocolate bar.
Oh no, it's for that video. I don't understand how someone can sit there and say, "Oh, you clickbaited." Okay. At this point, if I made a video thumbnail that said I had a peanut butter sandwich with a pickle today, everyone's gonna say I clickbaited. Like, stand up to haters. Donate $1, thank you. It's just a bunch of people who can't even get a job and getting jealous over the fact that you're a YouTuber getting easy, air quote, easy money. If only knew half of the behind the scenes work you have to do, they just keep keep their whining mouth shut. No, even if they knew how much, they wouldn't care, because they would still blab about it, because they would tell me how they could do my job and better. I've been told that in the past. And what always kills me about that is I always say, then do it. Hey, Frank Classic, how's it going? It's okay if someone doesn't like the video. Okay, that's one thing. It's one thing for someone to sit there and say, I don't like the video. Okay, fine. It's another to be like, this video's clickbait, and be like, okay, why? Because I don't like it. Why? It's like, man, just spell it out. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. Animal Farm Frenzy, skeet shoot. All right, let's do it. We're just detonating cows and sheep now? Omar, subscribe. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, Omar. We passed 79,000 subscribers and we're climbing our way to 80,000. I'm hoping to hit 80,000 by the end of the year, or I would like to hit 80,000 before the end of the year. That would be awesome. Gaming Paz, give me a second. I always lose it one there. Oof. Gaming Paz became a $5. I appreciate that, a $5 member. Thank you so much. And then Elena donated $20. We got $20 from Elena, $5 from Gaming Pez. One is a membership and one is a $20 donation. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely genuine and kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. More money for being a genuinely good person. Treat yourself, Alpha. What? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not fathoming the hate anymore. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is this? All my alerts are all goofy right now. I do apologize. It's going to take me a little bit to get everything back in order. You know, I'm just going to do this now. I'm just... What? Oh, wait, no, I can't do that because then I lose my multiplier. So we'll be gentle, but then when they do the pop, 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 I'm going to have to spam it. Man, I wish this thing could turn a little bit faster, too. That would be very nice. Are you kidding me? Oh man, this... Oh, are you kidding me? I still missed that. Man, this one drives me up the wall, man. We got another donation from Elena! Give me a second here. Oh, well, there was a pig. We'll come back to this one. From Grandma. Aw, thank you. Tell your grandma thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, jeez. Good? Yeah, I think we're good. All right. Tell your grandma thank you so much for the $5, and I appreciate that, Elena. Thank you. Thank you so much. So it seems, from what I've at least seen thus far, that YouTube has now fully enabled to where I have no choice but to play ads. If anyone can show me a way to turn it off, please do. Because it seems that I have to have at least 30 every 30 minutes. I'm like, great, awesome, thanks YouTube. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Perfect. Just another smart decision by ye old YouTube. Yet another smart choice. Beautiful decisions by such just wonderful and beautiful people. So beautiful you can hear the wind blowing in between their ears. That was close. Here. Why does this always eat my jump? Hate that eats my jump. I gotta jump like super early. or it's instant death. Ads will turn off of people subscribes to YouTube Premium. Yeah, apparently if you're on YouTube Premium, the ads get turned off. Let's go over here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, we've done 2, so we gotta go up to 3. I always get lost in these worlds. There we go. Go. This is the evil crash one, so we'll...
Cheers. Now that's
Why not? There we go. Easy driving. Let's go. Yes, here we go. It sickens me just how greedy corporate YouTube has become since 2014. It hasn't been fun. It you know, there we go, engine. Yeah, Neocortex is pretty just busted. Like, just straight up. To make another live service game like Rumble. I don't think that we're going to be seeing... I don't think that we're going to be seeing a live service game from TFB for a while. And I think the precedent is unfortunately going to be Rumble, right? People are going to, investors, companies are going to be like, oh, look what happened with Rumble. Even though Rumble's going to go down as one of the, a tragedy in this game's franchise. People can sit there and try to say all they want about it and try to say, oh, it was a trash game, oh, it was a blah, blah, blah. Listen, Rumble easily had the potential of becoming a fantastic title in the world's eyes. I still think it was a fantastic title, but you could just clearly see that Activision had no hope in it, no faith in it, had diddly squat about it, which sucked, which really sucked. Are we gonna detonate in here? Ow. All right. Time for us to swap. Oh, come on. Nina, let's join forces. What? Nina, join forces with me. Young Padawan, we shall. There we go. All right, come on. I got third. Shoot. Gotta try it again. Gotta do more actual wrestling. Which Crash game is the best? Crash 4. In my opinion. Of course, a lot of people would disagree with me. I love Crash 4. I love it. I love it. I love Crash 4. I love it. Does it have some silly placement for boxes? Yes, it does. Game Destroyer just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. So how many subs to 80K? To get to 80K, we are sitting at requiring 900 and I'm doing the math in my head. I think 907. No. 987? 987, I think. Before we hit 1,000 subs. So we're getting there.
You need to step off, boy.
Before he throws the monkey on me. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a, I'm thinking about actually doing a video about that mod. I saw it and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, I think there would be a lot of people that would really appreciate this mod. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, there was a mod that was released that basically retooled a bunch of stuff for Crash 4. It basically removes the all the inverted modes. It removes all the inverted modes. It gets rid of some of the gems, and it changes like how you can 100% it. It changes when you can unlock the skins. It's a full kind of like retooling. It removes some of the boxes. Yeah, it removes some of the hidden boxes that, you know, were kind of silly. Apparently there's a couple areas where it's like it fixes the platforming, which I'm trying to think where that could be, because generally all the platforming in Crash 4 is fine, in my opinion. I mean, again, I know many people would disagree with me, but I'm trying to think of like the spots where it's like, oh man, I really wish that they would have fixed this. You know, there may have been one, but I couldn't exactly like definitively. Oh my gosh! Okay. Again. I don't have my setup, but where's my sword? There's the sword. Hold on. Yeah. I'm supposed to sand you today, but anyway. The sword of victory. Ba 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 ba. Trev just donated $200 through Streamlabs. Sword. Yeah, Trey knows what's up. We get the sword. $200 through Streamlabs. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. We are 69% of the way through the bar. Trev, you are kind, you are generous, you are awesome, you are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude, for the $200 Streamlabs donation. That is incredible. We are almost through the bar. That is so amazing. Trev is a legend. Trev is a bloody legend. Absolutely adore that guy. Thank you. Thank you. Literally a legend. Literally a legend. Booyah. Trev is awesome. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Thank you. That is so awesome. Thank you, Trev. That came out of the blue. Whew. Man. Gosh, dang it, dude. That's... Do you have any theories or ideas to what Naughty Dog's 2 mystery games are working on after The Last of Us Online got canned? So The Last of Us Part 3, and then The Last of Us 2 remastered again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I have some viewers who are very much diehard fans of The Last of Us, and you know what? I'm so happy about that. I just... Here we go. We're gonna do the Indiana Jones thing. Please no. One second. Why am I being DM'd? What's going on? Smack. It has the Skyrim curse. Is that what we're calling it now? It's the Skyrim curse? It's kind of like... It's, you know, I hate to say it, but it's kind of the, I believe it was Carl from Jimmy Neutron. Carl, you already brought it for show and tell 3 times already. It's like, yeah, it's kind of... Sheen, that's it, Sheen, sorry. I don't know why I thought Carl, sorry. Got mixed up. Got my Jimmy Neutron characters mixed up. It's been a hot minute since I've watched Jimmy Neutron. That was Sheen, by the way. Okay, yes, I've been corrected. I get it. It was Sheen. I'm sorry. I get it. I'm sorry. BL Raven Wizard donated $1 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much, BL Raven Wizard. How you doing, man? Hey, Canadian Dude, if Crash Rumble will get a chance and get support again, who will support Rumble? Also, you think On the Run will relaunch as well? I think what could make the game better. Also, Trev is indeed awesome. Yes, he is. I can almost promise you that On the Run is dead. Like, On the Run is dead. Like Ripperoni, Pepperoni, just, you know, On the Run is buried and done. Like, there is no way they're bringing that back. No way. if they're bringing back a Crash Bandicoot mobile game, it's not that. I can almost bank on that. So yeah, no. Unfortunately, On the Run was choke slammed into the dirt 6 feet down and buried with cement. That was On the Run. Okay? Crash Team Rumble, and it breaks my heart, it is possible, but very unlikely. So mentally, I would sadly bury Rumble and hold a service, but leave the door open. Leave a crack of a door open of hope, being like, please, if you could come back one day.
And I thought you.
Excuse me. I would, unfortunately, but that's more of a, On the Run is more like a, unfortunately, catch you later. But, unfortunately, Rumble. So, but if it were, like I said, there was a team that is oddly fitting for, that could pick up where Toys for Bob left off. And I stated it before, it was, what's it called? It was, Iron Galaxy. And, it is possible, but the likelihood is that if they released Rumble, if they were allowed to get Rumble as like an indie contract, then maybe, but because they did Rumble underneath, because they did Rumble, and then they did, because they did Rumble while they were underneath, what's it called, Activision, I don't know. So, because if they were kind of like allowed to be able to like finish it up, I would almost promise you that Toys for Bob, now this is me speculating, that Toys for Bob would have given a much better farewell season to Crash Team Rumble if they were like, okay, we're going to be wrapping this up. Let's give it one good, come on, yeah, strike. Let's give it a farewell that it deserves. They didn't do that. It seemed everything was quickly thrown together and they were thrown off of it thanks to decisions made by people who never gave the game a chance to begin with. So, yep, we still see you, Clayton. There we go. See, I want to get I want to get back to playing Rumble. I do. I genuinely do. It hurts too much. Man. And there was a hate. Now, I don't know if this was a hate comment or if this was somebody who was just pointing out the obvious. And, it would be painful. It is painful. Someone made a comment that, like I said, it can definitely come off as someone being very, very rude. But it is blatantly true for, especially for me. Somebody said, imagine talking about a game for 2 to 3 years only for it to get canned after like 6 months or after like 9 months or whatever. And I just yeah. It's, you know, like, yeah, wouldn't that suck? Right? Wouldn't that suck that a game that you chased after for years, claiming that it was real, and then, you know, it wasn't supported after 9 months? Man, wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't it suck if you were the #1 in terms of views streamer for Crash Team Rumble, where you had more people watching your Crash Team Rumble streams than the entirety of the category on Twitch combined? Couldn't be me. And yes, that sucked a lot. Stanley, I checked your Twitter today. Thank you so much, Stanley, for the $5. Have thou figured yesterday's riddle? If not, the treasure lies within the server. Check during your free time. Only one has solved thy riddle before being shared. Take care for now. Thy must finish building thy PC. Well, thank you. I appreciate the $5. And I'm excited to figure out your riddle, Stanley, because you seemed very excited about what you shared yesterday. So again, thank you. Thank you so much. So, but anyway, yeah, it's like, yeah, wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't that suck to be a content creator that loved a game and talked about it and played it nearly every weekend? Wouldn't that be a shame? And, you know, that's welcome to YouTubing. That's what happened. At 151. I'm sorry to hear that, Clayton. And, you know, I lost the motivation to hop on the game because it, like I said, it hurts. I still hear the Crash Team Rumble theme in my head. Will just pop, you know, will pop into my mind sometimes. And it just makes me sad now. It does. Because I do believe that Rumble could have gone far. I did. I did think that Rumble could have gone far. Hey, Daffy Duck. I think it could have gone far. I think it could have done it. So that's why I'm
Gotta respect you, Crash.
I'm still upset about it. There we go. But the thing is that we're coming up to, in June, we're going to be having a big 12-hour Wumpapalooza. We're going to be doing some Crash Team Racing, Crash Team Rumble. And we're going to be having all these lobbies set up, and it's going to be a fun time. Hey, Clipper, how's it going? We're going to set up a little Wampapalooza. 12-hour live stream. Playing Crash Bandicoot. Playing Crash Team Racing, Crash Team Rumble. Crash Team Days. Why am I getting skippity boop booped?
In this wondrous land of enchantment, contestants test their mettle against the putrid forces of darkness. Race through the track of the beanstalk, once upon a tire, and the ruthless evilocity.
Actually, genuinely, we're kind of like just ripping. We are moving through this at a relatively good pace, I think, at least. I do think that I think that the game, if the game were to fail, let's say the game wasn't ever going to work. Let's say, for giggles, that the game was never going to work. Which, you know, I don't think that, you know, I think that's a very overly pessimistic view on that. But let's say it wasn't going to work. Shouldn't have it been given a fair crack? Just given a fair, all right, we're going to go free to play, slap together a store, see what happens. Do one more season, slap together a store, see what happens. And if it flops, all right, that's it, we're done. And if it takes off, okay, then we'll kind of figure out what's happening. Right? So at the bare minimum, in my opinion, we should have gotten at least one more season of them saying, hey, free to play, here's Nina, here's Nina, here's Tiny Tiger, here's Pinstripe, free to play. Let's go. You know? If it flops, all right, it flops, and we know.
No chance, turkeys. This is mine.
But we didn't even get that. We got... That's it.
Come on, fool. Work with me. Can you dig it, fool?
Can you dig it? Man, I was hoping for a Booker T. Sucker! Because I know it's, you know, it's supposed to be a, I know it's supposed to be a Mr. T reference, but, you know, a Booker T reference would have been fine, too. Can you dig it, sucker?
Go drink some milk, children. Get strong bones. Now retract the trouble.
Now it's time for engine.
So long, sucker.
Your mother's the speed limit.
Sting like a bee. Road rage don't pay, fool. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in my way?
Rent free. It's rent free in your head.
Crunch is on the case.
Should say that when I'm having my moments of road rage in the car. Your mother's the speed limit.
There's some sugar. Terminated that junk. You fools got nothing.
Just next time I'm having my a stint of road rage. Your mother's the speed limit.
Ha-ha! All mine! That's for messing with the crunch!
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Should've stayed at school, punk.
So let me double check about that just blackout and turn to engine. Yeah, engine is just my rage animal. Just oh, what a nice lovely day. You idiot! You cut me off!
Now my blood is right up.
Your mother's the speed limit. I have a rocket for your head. I need you to go faster. Yes, Dr. Cortex.
Ooh, shiny.
My go-to line is you're driving at the speed of snot. That's my
We's gonna do some damage now.
That's my go-to line is you're driving at the speed of snot.
Go eat your vegetables.
Your mother is the speed limit now.
There it is.
That feels good. Nice try, turkey. Time for crunch to school you proper. Nice try, meat bag.
Nice try, meat bag.
Meat bag. Bag of meat.
Yum.
You're scared to collide with me?
He said the thing. Engine said the line. Yes. So yeah, for me it's you're driving at the speed of snot. The other one is when someone's driving in the middle of the road and not choosing a lane. The other one I pulled this out at PAX and I almost killed everybody in the car. They were dying. It was when someone's driving in the middle of the lane and they just can't figure out where they're going. You just gotta go with I'm a monorail. I was Ew. After this one, I need to get some more water, and I need to go to the bathroom. Engine needs to drain the rocket. Oh gosh, that went bad. That was not the direction. I just realized how bad that sounded. I recant that statement. No rockets need to be drained. I apologize. I was thinking fuel, okay? It went bad. It went bad real quick.
Learn who the real champ is.
We're just gonna... I apologize. That is not the direction I wanted that to go.
You fools got nothing.
I was legitimately just... You want to hear my best Tiny impression? 3, 2, 1, go. Here comes Tiny! That, like that.
Too slow, fool. Cosplay. Were you in my way?
Currently just mowing people down with a minigun. Not like this.
No chance for this. This is mine. Flying like the night.
Bum ba bum bum bum. Wow.
Who's bad? I'm bad.
Is this even hitting?
That surely shaved a year or so off my life. Don't raise, don't pay, fool.
Why is this doing no damage? Die, little monkey! Die!
Can you dig it, fool? Use your lovely enemy parts. So long. Ah, bang! You're just not strong enough, inside or out.
Yes, Dr. Cortex. I'm on under a giant's foot.
Pay for this car. Let's do this thing. Getting hubby now.
Try to sneak my way. I got third. Shoot. How far did we get? We got through the first world. I know, not very. And we did the first race with Murray.
Come on, fool. Work with me. You shouldn't have even started your car, fool. Oh, we good now.
Come on. Get in range of the minigun. Come here. I have a gift. Shoots the unicorn. We were flying. There can only be one engine. Come on.
All for the crunch. Nice driving, fool. Go drink some. Bring it on, baby.
All right, Nina Cortex. Let's kill him. Shotgun. Delicious burning.
Sweet.
So to answer someone's question earlier about what was going on with Helldivers 2, so let me like quickly, because I haven't sat down and did research about it, but let me get this straight. So in order, it doesn't matter if you're on PC or not, you need to get a PSN profile in order to play Helldivers 2.
Who's the man? Crunch the man.
Is that
Crunch needs some time alone.
is that like
Crunch and you
is that what I'm gathering?
The baddest boy on the Dawn planet. Time to be bad.
Oh, that was okay. I thought it was for some reason. And was there a reason given as to why that had to happen? Like, is there a reason?
Come to daddy.
Sony requires it. Okay. Again, I ask,
Darn, boy. That's a power crystal.
why? It doesn't add up. I'm so close to delicious first. Hey, Ken, no such. You donated $2 super chat. When is the next new episode of Ken? I guess that Crash Bandicoot track. Thank you so much for the $2. I do want to get back to that. It's been a hot minute. It's been 1 week since I had to do it. I had to do it. It's been to me earlier by my buddy JB, so I had to. It's been you guys for prosperity. I don't understand. Are they creating a workaround? Are they creating a workaround for countries that can't even sign into the PSN?
Oh, thank you.
Do they, are they creating a workaround for that? Because I do believe that then you could get a refund, and that would be a very... So then, in that case, yes, that is a new Super Chat animation for now. I want to switch it back. It's just we've been... when I wiped my hard drive, I lost a lot of things. I backed everything up, but I gotta go find it and reapply it, and gotta go dig through hundreds of files. So here's my stance on this.
You're that Crash guy. Oh,
First and foremost, this sounds like it's Sony's fault, not necessarily like Helldivers 2's fault. But would I be right to correctly say that people have been throwing the mud at Helldivers for what they did? Would I be correct in saying that? Okay, hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. I need to pee. I'll be back. Oh boy, that was a time and a half up there. I had to fix a couple of things while I was up there. Goodness me. Oh. So I was upstairs for a second because there was a whole bunch of ricochet things happening all at once. So here's what was happening. Jonathan was being kept awake by Daniel. Jonathan was keeping David awake. So there was
Hey, sucker.
so one kid was keeping the other kid awake.
You can perform a series of stunts to
So
win
it
more
was like
local
this
points.
giant chain
Local
effect
fans have
of
insurance.
okay, what is happening? It's like David can't sleep because Jonathan is keeping him awake. Jonathan can't sleep because Daniel's keeping him awake. So it's like, all right, we have to figure this out. So I had to go upstairs. I had to settle down Jonathan a little bit, get him to sleep a little, get him to rest, so that, you know, because Daniel's a baby, Daniel's a newborn, he's allowed to scream and get upset. That's babies. They're allowed. There we go. And woohoo! Then you gotta come back to stunts. Yes, to stunts. Elena just donated $10 to Super Chat. Thank you. If I were to make you some custom art for your office paintings, what sizes inches would you like? Elena, I appreciate that. I have no room. I would love to be able to put up more paintings and art and stuff. I barely have enough room. I have enough room for like a postcard. Because I'm going to be making a wall here dedicated to fan art, like a postcard size or like a paper size, and that's it. That's all that I could maybe do, because I have my office is already jammed, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get like more space in here. And you know, currently the wall space is not a great option at the moment. And while I would love and appreciate art like that, like, you know, I don't think I could find a good spot for it yet. But I do appreciate that. So if there was anything like a postcard size, nothing too big, use the ceiling. My landlord, i.e. my dad, would kill me. Try to get to that 15,000 as quick as possible. We only have a minute left. It's gonna be close, but I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it, Captain. Unless this is like super. Oh no, yeah. I forgot I was gonna land it. So close too. So I decided to do more home improvement. Well, oh, jeez. That's what I'm saying. try this again. Oh, come on. Why are you not... Just one missing. Would I recommend Crash Team Rumble now that the seasons are completely over? I don't know. I don't know. Do I still recommend Crash Team Rumble? I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. And the reason why I say I don't know... Here, I'll say this. Wait until Game Pass if you have an Xbox. If you have an Xbox, then that would be a great... That would be a great time. So that would be a great time to be able to try it. Would be thank you for stopping by, Conky. Go. Ow. It's hard. It pains me that it hurts for me to figure out whether or not I would recommend Rumble right now. Because my heart says yes, my brain says no. My heart says yes, my brain says no. Because also, if you weren't really interested in Rumble before, I don't think it would be a great time to be interested in it now. You know? You see, if somebody was interested in some, like, Crash Team Racing, I would say, yeah, sure. Definitely, because it's a great offline game to still play, right? And there's a lot to do offline. But Rumble right now, if they bring it to Game Pass, which I hope they do, then the game has a chance. The game has a chance. But it needs to go to Game Pass first. It has to. It has to go to Game Pass first. If it goes to Game Pass, our baby has a chance. This time. Popeye's explanation. What Popeye's explanation? Who mentioned fried chicken? Don't mention fried chicken around me, boy. I love fried chicken. Korean fried, chicken fried, Kentucky fried, Popeye fried, Church's chicken fried. Chinese fried. I like fried chicken. Once in Family Feud Canada, two competing families were in a sudden death. The survey question was, name Popeye's favorite food. Spinach. Right? Am I wrong? Chicken! Oh, gosh. Oh. CGI. Hey, Guardian Waldo. Which was incorrect. It's like, yeah. Like the fact that, chicken! Like, did they say it with confidence? Please tell me they said it with confidence. And it's like, you stupid idiot! Where they're like, chicken! She said it with her full chest. Oh. Survey says, spinach. You idiot. I remember one guy was just like, what was it? It was, give me a 3-letter animal. And the guy says, like, crocodile or something like that. It was like, dog, cat, you know. It's like, crocodile. Chicken! Like, you idiot. I'm assuming, I just figured Steve Harvey looked at her like, you are the reason why there's problems with America today. I award you with no points. Everyone is now dumber in this room because of that. Oh, it was Family Feud Canada. Well, that makes it even worse. Stupid Canadians. Brains are frozen. So no Steve Harvey. Aww. I would have loved Steve Harvey's reaction to that. Popeyes. Oh, what is Popeye's favorite meal, favorite food? Chicken! I can just see the family looking at her like, ma'am? Ma'am. Man, there's a lot of, like, exploding, like, death animals in this game. We're blowing up cows, we're blowing up sheep, we're now shooting monkeys. Which is basically... like I said, I made a video all about this BL Ring Wizard if you want to go check that out, but step 1, Rumble's gotta go to Game Pass first. Once it goes to Game Pass, if it picks up and a whole bunch of people start playing it and people fall in love with it and it starts tallying numbers, then we can start talking about a revival. But until then, we got diddly squat. This one. How many waves is this? Die, 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 die. Take that, you filthy apes! I'm going to admit, ever since Rumble has gotten, like, lost its support, I've genuinely had a hard time playing video games on any free time that I have. I don't know what it is. I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, it's been hard for me to play video games recently. And it's been hard for me to pick stuff up. Like, I want to finish Final Fantasy Rebirth. And I don't know. I just so thoroughly enjoyed Rumble that I'm legitimately, like, I am having a hard time legitimately, like, not, like, I just feel, maybe it's because I gave so much energy to Rumble, and now that there's, like, no support for it anymore, or any more support for it, I just kind of feel, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling of, like, I'm having a hard time playing video games on my free time. Does this ever end? Like, is there a maximum amount of ways that you can go where they're like, all right, you've done enough, jeez. Oh, well, there we go. Put the belly dancers on. What? Yeah, there was one still alive. Put the belly dancers out of their misery. And boom. There shouldn't be constant ads. I mean, like, there shouldn't be. Not that, you know, I have it set to, like, literally once every half an hour as much as possible. Give me a second here. Get the penguin. I haven't noticed many. Well, that's good at least. Because that would be incredibly frustrating to have to constantly deal with ads. Alright. Oh dear. Well, I wasn't prepared for, you know, this. What did I do? Once upon a tire secret shortcut. Oh, cool. Still rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. Oh, I had to. I can't just drop down.
Power crystal for sale. Excellent, slightly used power crystal for sale.
Slightly used. I don't know what you used it
Well,
for.
here you go, Mr. Man. One stolen power crystal for use by you wherever and whenever you feel like. Okay. As for me, just forget we ever talked, eh?
As for me, we just never talked. Ever. In fact, who are you? Okay. I gotta figure out how to get back up there. Excuse me. Set up here. Okay. Can I reach that from here? Oh. It's like right there. Okay, hold on. There's moving platforms that are supposed to be shifting around, aren't there? Or am I just crazy? The fact that that's a dead zone, that's kind of crazy to me. Is this the way? I know. Okay, make it up there. I thought. So that's death. Okay, let's try. Maybe there's something this way. There we go. That's the path. Well, that certainly did something. Sorry, game will be back in a second. There we go. Are you kidding me? I learned my lesson last time. Hold on. There we go. What am I hoping to see? I hope to see a bunch... Have a good night, J-Buns. I hope we see a bunch of great games. Like we need to start seeing the final push of the generations, where it's like, okay, I want to see a game like I feel like there was a whole bunch of games promised to us that were going to really push our consoles to the limit, and I still feel like we haven't really gotten those games yet. Like, I feel like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was a game that really, like, okay, yeah, this was a game that put the console in its, you know. But I'm trying to think, like, it has, like, hold on, like, oh, I'm not even on PlayStation 5, I'm on PC right now. But I'm trying to think, like, what game has really put the consoles through its paces? Now, there might be an obvious one I'm thinking of that I'm missing, but... I think Senua's Sacrifice 2 might do that. I think, you know, for Xbox. But, but beyond that, like...
So long, sucker! Move it, ugly!
Like, I'm... like... And then, okay, maybe it was the remake. Okay, let's say it was Whereas everyone... That game hasn't even come out yet. Spider-Man was great. Like, don't get me wrong, Spider-Man was fantastic. But it was based off of the game that they made for PlayStation 4 and, like, that engine, right? Like, it wasn't, like, a complete and total rebuild, if that makes sense.
Come on, Crunch, stick the landing.
Forbidden West? Okay.
Can you dig it, fool?
Yeah, that's kind of like one of the games that did put it through its paces, and it did pretty good. I gotta finish Forbidden West. God of War? See, again, God of War, great, but it was based off of the old engine from the first God of War as well. Or from the God of War 4, right?
Who's the man? Crunch the man. You shouldn't have even...
It just...
Beautiful?
I feel like that I want to see these consoles get, like, really pushed. Like, hey, what, you know, use this SSD drive that you've been screaming about. Push more into the DualSense. Or, good night, Gaming Pez. Or, maybe it's just me, and you know what? Maybe I'm just, you know, not playing enough games. That could be it, too. Also, and I think I speak on behalf of everybody when I say this, for the love of goodness, can we please get bigger hard drives? Please. Like, please.
The real man get beaten like a little boy.
Like, we've been dealing with 1 terabyte for, like a decade now. We've been dealing with 1 terabyte. Please, can we just get, like, please, can we break the 2 terabytes, please? Because here's the thing, we already have games that are 150 gigabytes. One game is 150 gigabytes. Okay? right now, what's the next generation going to be like? If we're already cracking 150 gigabytes for one game, that game is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 100. Oh, come on. Is 150 gigs. Call of Duty is awful with space. Yes, it is. They are awful with space. I think the biggest game, though, I think is like NBA 2K something, which that shouldn't even be remotely a thing. Like that is, it was like NBA 2K 23 had like the most gigabytes. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
I'm gonna fry you like chicken. Chicken.
Listen, Crunch, stop talking about fried chicken. You're gonna make me hungry.
Sweet.
I already am hungry. So stop it.
Got the car. Easy credit ripper. Let's do this thing. Getting hubby now.
I don't know if, like,
That's a good look.
maybe this generation is a little bit underwhelming. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm just becoming, you know, I'm becoming more, you know, old and just more, you know, back in my day we had memory cards, you know. I don't know if that's what it is, or if it's just I'm. I don't know what it is. Like, I would love to get Thousand Year Door. I would love to get that next, but I don't got the money. I do not got the money to afford Thousand Year Door. But again, Thousand Year Door, it's a remake, right? Which is great. Not like, that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. But at the same token of time, it's also like,
All for the crunch.
man, I wish that they would sit down and give a focus to a game that is like something new, something that isn't, you know, something that is different, something that's new, something that's fresh. Because right now it feels like all the indie games are the only things that are even remotely fresh right now.
There's some sugar.
Really? Like, all the original ideas are coming from indie titles. And all the AAA titles are right now just big, either shooty bang bang horror games or cinematic games. Which, you know, I love me some cinematic games, but I also love me some good, you know, games too. Bye, Nina. It's been a slice.
Oh, we good now. Say my name, and maybe I'll leave you alone.
Spin. There we go. Yeah, before the pandemic, I was playing a lot more games. Now, after the pandemic, I'm not sick of games, but I'm just like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm just sick and tired of, you know, shooty shooty bang bang, man. That's it. Just, it's like, hey ho, shooty shooty bang bang one. I don't mind games with guns. Like, I like weird sci-fi stuff. Like, it would be really cool. Like for example, I think the perfect example is like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, man with a gun, but it's attached to his arm. And it's cool, and there's swords, and so it's like, okay, it's this weird, I'm okay with having weird guns. Weird guns are cool. But then you got, like, military guns that are just, like, yes, this is the AK-47. It's like, boring. Ooh. We've seen the AK-47 in literally every other video game as well. Boring. Snore. Or if it's like, oh, you know, I do like sci-fi stuff. So it's like, hey, I remember I used to play Red Faction 2 a lot. Way back in the day with my brothers. I would sit down and I would play Red Faction 2. And I remember it was all this weird, almost Doom-esque, futuristic, like, shooter, and it had, like, space weapons, Halo Reach, great game, games like that. I like those games. I like either the grim dark future or space sci-fi. I like those shooters. Why did I just get yeeted over there? Are you serious? I think I would have preferred I died, because then I wouldn't have to walk all the way back. I've tried Monster Hunter World. It's not for me. I've tried Monster Hunter World. Just not really my thing. Right now, I'm prototyping a game right now with a buddy of mine. We're prototyping something, coming up with ideas for it, and we kind of have a lot of the ideas kind of like nailed down, and then we're going to be going to a producer with it, making a prototype, presenting it to the producer, and going from there. And if it flops and they say no, okay, well then, you know what? That's fine. But I want to give it a shot. I've always wanted to make a game. This poor cow. I've always wanted to make a game.
Hey, Crash!
And there's been a light, modest opportunity to maybe try it. And I thought, hey, you know what? Let's give her a shot. Let's make a game. If they like it, then great. If they don't, that's okay. What? The idea that we have, I think, is going to be really fun. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to share any more about it. Because, you know, it's not just my idea. And because there are, you know, we're trying to get people involved. We're going to try to keep it under wraps. But yeah, we want to try to make a game. Because why not? Make a game. And even if it flops, that's okay. We tried something new. We are not going to invest an arm and a leg into it. We're going to try. We're going to try to make it, you know.
Hey, Crash, I got a little offer for you. When I was cleaning the toilets, I came across this beauty.
Yeah, no, don't tell me about toilets, but here you go.
Buddy, I am so happy.
So far, we are going to be we're going to use Unreal. We're going to try using Unreal. That's going to be our starting point, is Unreal. That's at least what we're going to be prototyping with. We're going to be prototyping with Unreal. Once we got a workable prototype, then we're going to go talk to people and see what happens. And shop it around and see if anyone's interested.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there's one of Von Clutcher's workers. I'll bet he's got a power crystal for sale. Well, I do, but that's no reason to be a jerk about it. Jerk.
Yes.
Woohoo! Look at the...
I'm not going to say what type of genre it's going to be. I'm going to keep it quiet. I'm going to keep it quiet for now. But we wanted to try something new. We wanted to try something that was like, okay, you know what? This would be really interesting. MD Switchy has been a member for 17 months. Hello, Canadian guy. I wish I know the most Canadian lunch at that person can eat. Also, how are you doing? I am doing okay. Thank you for asking. The most Canadian lunch a Canadian can eat. So, if you want a very Canadian lunch, there's not much more Canadian you can go than a poutine. Poutine is pretty darn Canadian. Poutine's pretty darn Canadian. Another one is, of course, a cheeseburger, but you gotta do it with bacon. You gotta do a bacon mushroom cheeseburger. That's pretty Canadian as well. There we go. You'd be shocked. There isn't a lot of like Canadian cuisine. Canadian cuisine is mostly just like, hey, you know, we took stuff from other cultures because we're a mixing pot, right? So, so many people come from different places. But definitely, if we want a specific, it's poutine. But there's a specific way to do it. I have heard some American creations of poutine, and they are all wrong. They're all wrong. Someone tried putting spaghetti into poutine. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard that. That is incorrect. That you do not put spaghetti in a poutine. That should be trial by fire. By burning to death. You do not put that. That is not how that works. You don't do that. How dare you? No. Fish and chips definitely is full English. That's definitely. But I enjoy fish and chips. I very much enjoy fish and chips. And we're by a lot of really big freshwater lakes, so we get a lot of fresh fish around where we are, and it's nice. It's nice to be able to get some freshly caught freshly caught freshwater fish, and it's really nice. But yeah, if you want your traditional poutine, it's large fries, large cut fries with Quebec cheese curds and beef gravy. That is how you do that in a nutshell. Oh, jeez, gonna need a new kidney for my organ donor clone. I need to fuse with somebody. don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna have to refresh this. Organ, yep, that's what he said, organ donor clone. Hey, Dagger, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm happy that you liked the video. Apparently a lot of people didn't. Maybe not a lot of people. I take that back. Maybe not a lot of people, but apparently I was being talked about. Because of course I was clickbait, of course. And I'm like, well, you know what? You're a bunch of Crash Fan 42069s, so meh. A good start for seafood to try, stir-fried shrimp. That's a very, very light, very easy thing to start with. If you want to go something like actual fish, fresh caught perch, tastes like chicken. That's a good one to go with.
Too slow, fool. I love it when a plan comes together.
Whee! Jab turkey. So, there is something sus happening when it comes to Toys for Bob. So if you guys don't know, Toys for Bob has taken down their website. The website is not live anymore. You can't go to their blog anymore. Their blog's been taken down. Everything about it's been taken down. Now, the reason why I think that happened is quite simple. They were still labeled as an Activision company, so they probably got shut down, and they're getting it, you know, they're working out, you know, the rights and stuff, and they're rebuilding the website. So that's what I think is happening. But my reptilian theory crafting, you know, brain sits down and says, you know, this rebrand of the website rebuilding is happening very close to when the showcase is happening. When, you know, they announced that they're going to be showing off some Activision stuff and third parties are going to be there. So I'm just like, So it's like, makes me think. So I'm like, the timing's interesting. Now, what could I be recommending? Well, I am wondering if what they're going to do is I'm wondering if they are going to do a project announcement, which is a not necessarily announcing a game, but also announcing a game, but also not officially. It would be something like, hey everybody, we're Toys for Bob. We would like to introduce to you we have gone indie and we're on our own and we are working on our very first game as an indie studio. We like to, you know, we don't have much, but here's what we want to show you or let you know. We want to let you know that we are currently working on the next entry in the Spyro franchise. We're super excited to work on it. We don't have anything to show you guys, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know. Stay tuned for more details. And that's it. There's no, no. Oh no! She pulled what I pulled. Oh, you mean. You pulled what I pulled. Now I gotta do this again. And I think, will I be streaming the showcase? Absolutely. I'm going to be streaming the Xbox showcase. I'm also going to be streaming the rumored state of play, whenever that is. Whether it's, you know, somebody mentioned that something, it was going to be this month. the state of play or showcase or whatever it's called. Then when the Xbox thing, I'm also going to stream that as well, all together, because as we always do, we might do Nintendo this year as well. I think we'll make an exception and we'll do the because it is like E3, you know, Summer Game Fest setup. I think that we will, you know, I'll make an exception because we stopped doing Nintendo for a while back because for like the Nintendo Directs because they were rough. They were rough. People were very, very aggressive. People were very angry. People were very mean. It was not yes, you have to start thinking about cosplays very early. Yeah, for some reason the Nintendo Directs are just awful. We don't know why. It's like particularly the Nintendo Directs. Maybe it's better that Smash is that. Maybe? What? What do you mean they didn't announce Mother 3? What do you mean they didn't announce the critter from Metroid as a playable character in Smash Bros? What do you mean no Smash? It's like, oh my gosh, it was not. Or people were like, hey, I really like this character being in Smash Bros. You're an idiot. You're actually cancer. It's like, what in the world is happening? What has my chat turned into? So finally, after we had a conversation with the mods, we're like, yeah, no more. So we stopped doing Nintendo Directs. Now, because it's like E3 season, we'll probably make an exception because it's kind of like a game show season. Enjoy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in my way?
So yeah, because it's showcase season,
Time to be bad.
I think we'll make an exception.
Oh yeah, that's going down good.
I never imagined they were toxic. Oh, mods! How toxic were they? Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. It was, as they say, no bueno.
Sir, excuse me. Sir, I think I have something you want, sir. Please, sir. Do you have coins for a starving postgraduate student, sir? Anything, sir. Coins or even some macaroni. I'll gladly give you this Wampa Whip covered power crystal I found.
That one's free. That one. That one's for Caroline. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Oh, currency. Delicious currency. Now at last, I can eat. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Here's your power crystal. Take that, student loan. Tuh. I spit in my mask.
Sir.
My walking knee. Oh.
My working knee?
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman. My walking knee. Ooh. Oh, my stick. Oh. Ow.
Safe.
Pain.
Do you need help?
Stop it, Mommy. Stop it. Oh. Maybe I can get UNICEF sponsorship.
Gosh! Lozzie! Shouldn't you be sleeping? Lozzie.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
How deep does this go?
My walking knee. Ow. World of pain. My walking knee. Oh.
Nonetheless, Sleeping Lozzie, we're very happy to have you. I won't tell anybody that you're sleeping watching. Body slam. Yeah, that's a mood mammoth. Please, sir, please, sir, please. I could buy some macaroni. Take that, student loans. He spit in my mask. Alright, Lozzie, no problem. You have an animal medical emergency, I understand. Crash, don't be cruel. Dash mean. Why? Why am I being skippity boop booped again? I am being skippity boop boop. She's my baby. There you go. Crash Bandicoot casually commits war crimes. Alright, let's do it. It's time to rise. Time to rise. Crunches Bandicoots. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go.
Quit with your jibber jabber and let's drive. Let's do this thing.
Crash committing war crimes. I thought he was Australian, not Canadian. Ah, he's funny. Midas got jokes. That's funny. That's good. I like it.
Who's better? No! Fool!
That's a good one. It's funny.
Road rage don't pay, fool! No chance, turkeys. This is mine.
Canadians are basically were the reason for the Geneva Code. When they wrote the Geneva Code, they're like, we're not writing this for any particular reason, Canada.
Should've stayed at school.
What? He's so funny because it's true. He's so funny because it's true. Canadians get unhinged in war.
Let's try this on for size.
Politeness turns into cruelty.
Terminated that junk.
The Geneva suggestion.
Ooh, shiny.
Listen, everyone, especially Canada. What? Just imagining, you know, some guy named Jean Saint Pierre with a cigarette in his hand, saying, "What? You wanted them dead, and they're dead. We said scouting mission. Yeah, we scouted them. They're all dead. Yeah, we scouted their colons. They're all dead now. What do you want?" You scouted them. You killed them. Scouted, shouted. What's the potato?
That's going down good. That's driving cool.
Jean, you literally threw a grenade with a canister of food. It was a gift.
Darn, boy. That's a power crystal.
We thought they wanted to eat grenades. Who eats grenades? Have you met my uncle?
So, yeah, teamwork.
I'm stuck. You want them gone? They gone. What's the... It's true. You want them dead? They're dead. But do we have rules of going about this? They're dead. What rules do they need to follow?
Stay focused, Crunch.
You will perish very soon.
Listen, if you do these war crimes, you'll be taken to court. You can't take me to court if they're dead. They can't sue me if they're dead.
You're trying to kill me, man.
Fight with a real man. Get beaten like a little boy. So long, sucker. Who's the man?
It's not legal if nobody knows. Where's our TNT? Your what? The TNT. Where's our TNT? Oh, I used it. For what? We were using it for clearing the mines. Oh, we dug underneath a German hole and killed everybody inside. Canada! What?
That's crime.
This will end.
Say you like it. I love it when a plan comes together.
The best form of stealth is to leave no witnesses. How many prisoners did you take? The what? The prisoners. How many prisoners did you take? We didn't. Canada, that kills people. Yes, we're aware. Thank you for the llamas and hats reference.
Get heavy now.
Tell him to the head.
Canada, that kills people. What? Yeah, and?
I can see my house.
I still think the best is when they sent basically an over-glorified scouting party to go figure out what's going on at Vimy Ridge, and they just took it over and killed everybody in the process.
Now who wants the smackdown?
How's the view back there, chump?
That to me is just gold.
There's sugar.
Where's the witnesses? What witnesses? We need to question them about their lives and their things. No, you don't.
Too slow. Ooh.
Okay, there, Jimmy Neutron. Calm down. Let's try this one more time. Come on.
Bring it on.
Ow, my jacket dies.
My what? What did engine say?
How things back there in Losertown anyway? Oh yeah, that feels good. I'd hate to be you right now.
There were apparently stories about Canadians that when like Germans knew it was a bunch of Canadians, they were looking for the Americans to surrender to because the Americans would take prisoners. Canada didn't. The most you would get is a cigarette, is someone to light your cigarette before they promptly, sent you Amazon Prime you to the afterlife. that was Canada's hospitality in war. Was they might light you a cigarette before they send you Amazon Prime you to the afterlife.
Now this I could use.
Oh, that's just the music. There's someone like kind of like doing like a scream in the background and the music, and I thought it was a kid. I was just like, what? What is that?
Time to be bad. Bring it on, baby.
Oh, we're just talking about how Canadians were the reason why the Geneva Code was built, the Geneva Convention. And the Canadians are like, the Geneva Suggestion. It's like, no.
So long, fool.
Coco, your driving sucks. Could you pick it up a little bit? You drive like my babushka. And what is with the monkey? Throw the monkey!
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in my way? All for the crunch.
Oh no.
Suckers, food, itches.
We'll play it safe. We got first. Are you gonna print a dummy thing engine? Dr. Cortex! I'm trying to sneak up to the bandicoots, but I'm dummy thick. And the clap of my wumpas keeps alerting the bandicoots! Alright, I gotta pay one more time. I'll be right back. something small to rant about, but it's nothing important. It's just funny. Hold on. I have to talk about this because I think this is hysterical. Okay. So, I was reading earlier, and it popped up again. It reminded me of it, and I started laughing. This is hysterical. Anyone familiar with the name of Ronda Rousey? If you're in any sort of fighting space, like combat sports, that name is familiar to you. If not, if you don't know, Ronda Rousey was a fighter who, there's a lot of discrepancy, but basically was propped up to being one of the top fighters, okay? Then she turned into an actor, and then she stopped doing UFC, and we never really knew why. We thought it was for, she was in UFC, she did all this stuff. Anyway, so Ronda Rousey came to wrestling, and it didn't work out for her. She was propped up of being this really good wrestler of these really good things, and she just couldn't really wrestle, like not in the style of actual, not actual wrestling, but in performance wrestling, right? So she revealed in an interview, which I think is absolutely hysterical. Now, you don't need to be in WWE or UFC or whatever to understand this. The conversation basically came to, why did you leave UFC and go to WWE? She said that A, the paycheck was bigger, which is fine, but the other thing was, get this, she wasn't really allowed to do too much MMA anymore because she was getting too many concussions. And it is true, essentially, if you start, like, after you have one concussion, the following concussion is typically easier. So what happens is that if you start getting too many concussions, you start falling under a concussion protocol, which is like, basically, you gotta watch your head all the time, and it becomes a problem. And Ronda kind of wanted to keep that hidden, so she said, I decided to go to WWE because of my concussion protocol, because I was getting too many concussions in UFC. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. I went to professional wrestling because I thought that it would be better for my concussion protocol. Part of your job in WWE is to get dropped on your head. That's part of the job. Part of the job is literally, hey, we need you to get on the top of this rope and someone's going to suplex you off and flat square on your head. At least in UFC, you can protect your head. But in WWE, you're getting dropped on your head as part of the job. So, help me understand the thought process behind this. I decided to go to professional wrestling because I didn't want to deal with the concussion protocol. What? What do you mean you thought that going to professional wrestling was a better idea? Like, are you serious? That's like saying, hey, I can't race ATVs anymore, so now I'm gonna go do stunt racing on dirt bikes. Like, what? Like, what are you thinking? So yeah, there was this.
I will be revengified.
I found a Crash 2 spinning plant lamp. Okay. That. If you want to, Lozzie, we can. If you want to. Which, by the way, Lozzie, I would like to report to you. Just to let you know. Your needle is done. Your needle is all done. It's ready to go. When we're done, but your needle is all finished. It's all ready to go. It's all sealed, so the paint's not going to chip. I might throw one more clear coat on it, maybe, but your needle is printed, is done, and we're on. And your lexicon is primed and printed. I still gotta paint it, but your lexicon is also done. It's primed, and I gotta paint it next. But this is, hand sized. It's not too massive, but it's a good size. So. And you have the lexicon of yeeting over there, which you can use, to throw at your husband. So yeah, it's not a portal box; it's a lexicon from Skyrim. So that's all set up, that's primed, and we're going to be getting that all set up and sent to you, Lozzie. Because you are amazing. No, thank you, Lozzie, for commissioning me. Thank you. It came during a time that was very. Oh, you can't see the game. Whoops. We'll switch it over. It came during a time when it was desperately needed. So, come on, do the switch. There we go. We should be getting something. There we go. Yep. No, you're not allowed to see the gameplay. I'm joking. Yes, of course you can see the gameplay. Oh, we unlocked the jump pad here. Cool. Move the mouse too. Oh, that's where the cow went. The catapult, I guess. Bye, Monster Cow. Oh, I know you're more than happy to help, and again, the help has been overwhelmingly helpful, so thank you. And if everything goes well, I might open up for custom cosplay commissions as well. For anybody who would be, maybe not necessarily just cosplay, but, you know, I can do cosplay. Rip cow. Ripperoni cow. Let's do it. Race. So yeah, no, for me, it's for me, I've always enjoyed making props. I like making props. Props has always been something that I've liked to make. It's always something that I've enjoyed. As you guys know, I've done a number of cosplays for, I've done a number of cosplay prints for Katie. I haven't done a cosplay for myself yet, because dealing with my 3D printer in the past was such a pain. But now, I'm being picky about what I want to cosplay as. I have an idea. I have ideas of what I want to do.
All for the crunch.
Go. Ah! Software update. No, later. I had an idea for a cosplay that would be wild. I was like, man, what would be really cool is I'm thinking, and on paper it might sound ridiculous, and it probably because it is, but when we went to PAX East, there was these people that were dressed up as Mandalorian evolutions. So everyone had Mandalorian armor on, but they were all decked out in like the different evolutions. So they had like the different ear. Hey, Hannah Vincent. So they had the ears. They had the different ears, the different colors. And I thought, man, wouldn't that be cool if I did something like that for Spyro? So I started to model some horns, some Spyro horns that would fit my helmet, my Mando helmet, and do a Mandalorian. Oh no, they're already fused. And do a Mandalorian. Yeah, do like a Mandalorian Spyro. I was thinking about doing something like that and have like all the armor all set up, have like the a crystal dragon on the shoulder, have like a set of flamethrower on the wrists. Why am I in this direction? Oh. Have like like how the Mandos, they have like the flamethrower wrist guards. It would have that. It would be flamethrowers because Spyro breathes fire. So. Yeah, it's not just a cosplay, it's a crossplay. That's a good way to put it. All right, ladies and gents. So we're going to switch over to Q&A. Thank you again so much. We are over 70% of the way over the bar. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's some carryover from last month, but I'll be adjusting that. Maybe what we'll do is that we'll just leave this bar, and then when we get to the bonus bar, we'll do some math and see if maybe we can, math something up. So, but if you, Lazi, if you do want me to make that lamp, send me the Thingiverse file, and I can get you a quote on that, if you want that. That one's going to be nerve-wracking for me, because it's got to do with electronics, but I believe I can do it. How's my favorite Canadian? I'm okay. I could be better. I could be worse, but I'm okay. So, I'm here with you guys. I'm happy about that. So that's what we can do. So if you guys got any questions, please fire away. We'd be streaming fan-made Crash Bandicoot games on stream. Anything is possible. I'm not going to say yes, but I'm not going to say no either. Again, anything is possible. We could. There's a lot of ideas out there. There's a lot of ideas that people want to see, and there's a lot of things that people want. So, and there's also things that I want to do too, right? So, we'll see. We'll have to see. How's the new baby? He is good. He's got a bit of a bad diaper rash, but he's getting better. So I can't show it on stream, but if you guys want to go check it out, it is in the Discord server. If you guys don't know, we do have a Discord server. So yeah. How long has it been since you played Enter the Dragonfly? Since the last time I streamed it, I believe. And if I didn't, it would have been maybe sometime a little bit after for some collecting some B-roll. But beyond that, I've been saving playing it so that you guys can all watch me suffer when we hit 100,000 subscribers. Enter the pain. Not long enough. I can't show it. Because I don't want to get hit with something. The T. Pablo Rubin. Hello. How's it going? Rush is a pretty legendary band. Sony's not had a year ago between censoring Stellar Blade and region locking Helldivers 2. So, the Helldivers 2, I can understand the freak out. The Stellar Blade thing, I'm going to be honest. To me, the meltdown over Stellar Blade it's really, really, really like when you compare the Helldivers 2 situation to the Stellar Blade situation, the Helldivers 2 situation is like universe is bigger, way bigger of an issue. In comparison to the Stellar Blade thing, I gotta try to keep this family friendly. It's kind of like really, this is the hill that you're gonna die on. Hey, good night, Lozzie. Again, if you want me to do that lamp, send me the file and I'll let you know how much. All right. But look, the Stellar Blade situation is really, really just. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. There's people that are losing their minds over it is just really, really, really silly, in my opinion. And you can disagree with me, and that's fine. But boy, howdy, there are a lot bigger fish to fry and a lot bigger issues to deal with than that. To me, that's just. And some of you might be like who aren't familiar might be like, what is he talking about? Basically, and I'll summarize it really quickly. Stellar Blade came out. It was starring a very attractive female character who had very prerogative outfits that you could switch to. And there were some that revealed a bit too much skin, but they released it anyway. And then 2 or 3 weeks after the game was released, they released a patch to fix up some of the parts that were a little extra, and people were losing their mind saying that it was censorship and how dare they. And to me, I'm like, really? Are we really going to sit here and start freaking out because they added literally added half an inch of clothing on her? Is this the hill that we're gonna die on? Really? It's like, man, there's so many other problems. There's so many other issues in the gaming industry right now that them adding a strip of clothing is ridiculous. Ooh, yes, yes, I do watch Dragon Ball. I watch Dragon Ball Z. Of course, you gotta love Goku and you gotta love Vegeta. But touch grass moment. That's exactly. It's like go outside, touch grass, go touch grass. There's go touch grass. My favorite character. I love Teenage Gohan. I love Teenage Gohan. Not like high school. I mean Teen Gohan going into the Cell games. Because, and I've said this once. Is it like the Aloy versus Kelly thing, the higher fans comment? No. No. So the higher fans was based on pure stupidity. The Stellar Blade is taking a crumb of a problem and turning it into a mountain. And saying, oh, it's a slippery slope because if they start doing this, what else are they going to censor? What else are they going to do? It's like, okay, come on. Like there's an area where it's like they're not taking the character, removing the outfit and putting her into a one-piece suit that covers her from neck to toe. Like they're not doing that. They're adding little strips of clothing so that her feminine parts aren't as exposed. So they're taking a crumb of a problem, a crumb off of a problem and turning it into a mountain, in my opinion. I love Teen Gohan and I love the arc of the Cell games because I really, really like what Gohan does and I really like the antithesis and the buildup of Gohan's character. I love it. I love how they build him up. I love how from the first episode that we're introduced to Gohan, we are told, hey, there's latent power with this kid. There's something off about this kid. There's something weird about this kid. And then, we see moments of this latent power. We see it and then it just as quickly as it shows up, it goes away. And he's gentle and he doesn't want to hurt people and he tries to be tough. And when he tries to be tough, yes, he can be tough, but he's not being himself and he's trying and he's not being him. And ultimately he wants to be peaceful. He doesn't want to hurt, but he has this latent power. And then when we get to the Cell games where finally, he loved Android 16 and Android 16 gets basically blown to bits and Android 16's head's the only thing that's like functioning. And he tells Gohan, it's okay. You can let go. He says, I know you want to preserve life and I know you want to protect those around you. And that is amazing. But sometimes to protect those that you love, you have to let go and let the rage go. He said, it's okay. And he tells him, Gohan, it's okay. Just let go. It's okay. And then Cell destroys his head. And then the sequence leading into it made sense because it wasn't just like that happened and then Gohan starts screaming and he turns into Super Saiyan 2. He freezes up and then you see this moment and you see a dove flying like in his mind. You see like a dove, and of course a dove means peace, right? And you see this dove flying and it's beautiful and it's peaceful. And you see Gohan, he's just like in this trance and you just see the dove all of a sudden turn around and fly away and disappear. And then all of a sudden you see the screen crack and that's when you know Gohan then finally, and this is after like 6 or 7 seasons of people saying there's a latent power in Gohan. He snaps and he finally lets go and he ascends to a power beyond everybody there. And that to me is really awesome storytelling. And Gohan just snaps and he just loses it. And he always held back because he wanted to be peaceful. He always held back because he didn't want to kill. He didn't want to hurt. but then finally a force came that was going to kill everybody there, and Gohan had to let go. He had to, it was there. It was always there, and he had to let go. And to me, that was such awesome storytelling. It's, you took the person who was peaceful, who didn't want to hurt anybody, but had the power, and then finally a traumatic event happened that pushed him to finally let go. And to me, that is just awesome storytelling. To me, that is just awesome, awesome setup. And to me, I love it. I love it. I love how they set that up. I love how they plot out those stories. It makes sense. So, and I like it. I'm also a nerd, so there's that. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 o'clock. It is 11 bells. Thank you all so much for your kindness and generosity tonight, donating your time, hanging out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much for everything. So, we'll be back on Thursday with another stream, and we'll be back next week with an interesting video, which a video that was going to be interesting just got even more interesting. So I'll explain hopefully next week. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.